great. I'm great. Is it gorgeous out there?
Absolutely, it is.
Man,
It's
warm.
Is it warm?
A little warm, yeah.
It's nice out there. It's a gorgeous day. What's going on, guys? I think we got a game this week. Eh?
Do you ever feel comfortable about your offense going into an opener?
No. No. I would think, coaches, it's this way we live. I'm excited about it. I don't know if nervous and as comfortable is the right word. You're always just excited about seeing guys go out there and perform. The guys that have played, they're a year older. You hope to see a little bit, a year more maturity. The new guys you have no idea about. You're looking forward to seeing them go out there and see what they do.
Do you feel maybe more comfortable than a year ago because
Certainly.
you have more experience?
Oh, no question about that. I think when we call a play, they're all familiar with it. We've talked about that. So, yeah, I'm more comfortable today than I've been since probably being at Knoxville.
So you see some receivers stepping up in the absence of David Rogers?
Sure do. There are a lot of opportunities out there. There's but one football. Those kids understand it. If you're going to earn the right to get it, you got to demonstrate it on the practice field. They all know that. So they're out there doing a good job with that. I'm pleased with it.
Have any of the younger ones had a new sense of urgency since he's gone out?
I haven't sensed that. I think they've been practicing hard prior to Direct's departure. I think everything's status quo for us. We just keep right on rolling.
You had to adjust much. I mean, you've been preparing all offseason for having three guys like that.
No, have not.
How has Justin looked in terms of health and rest?
Justin Hunter, he looks fine to me. I think he's ready to go play a football game, so I'm excited about seeing him. I know he is. He's thrilled to death. He's like a kid in a candy store out here. He's probably a little too juiced right now, but he'll be ready to go. He'll make a few mental mistakes because he hadn't played in a while, but he's also going to make a few plays for us. We're excited about him.
I know it's just practice, but is there any way to put a gauge on how much better you think the run game is at least been?
Jimmy, we've talked about that as a staff. I really can't. I feel comfortable that the kids have been into what we're trying to teach and what we're trying to preach, but it's still got to go out and perform on Saturday. So this evaluation prior to a ball game, this ain't the time. We'll talk next week and we'll say, well, we got a little better. Maybe, who knows? I hope that's what we say. We're optimistic that's going to be the case, but who knows? We're excited.
What excites you about the offense? I know you said the maturity.
That's it. Ultimately, the thing that excites any coach is when you're familiar with your players. When you know they're fleas. I know what they can and they can't do. Then it's up to me to put them in the right position to make plays. And that's always the exciting thing. It's the unknowns are the ones that kill coaches. I feel like I know these most of these kids pretty well. So that's what excites me.
Jim, can you talk about CP's growth just from day one to now, where you feel like he's
put on a couple pounds. He looks like he's an inch taller. He's doing fine. He speeds up a little bit.
Jim, how much of your
he's figured it all out. It's all new to Cordero. It's just he's coming in from a complete different environment and trying to learn to practice the way we want. It's been a complete learning curve. He's going to go out and make some big plays. He's going to make some few blunders. Fully expect that. We got a super talented young man that's never been on the field for Tennessee before. And that's exactly what all first-team starters do. They're always going to make a few mistakes. We're hoping to minimize that the best we can and let that boy go be a football player because he has demonstrated on video too many times that he's a damn talented player. Let's let him do that.
So what you don't know is what his fleas are. I mean, that's one that you're not sure about.
I'm not sure.
What you can do in a ball game.
Well, I'm not sure. I tell you the thing that probably as a coach from my standpoint is how many plays can these young guys play? I don't know. Before that brain starts, is it 45? Is it 60? Some can go for 80. I mean, I don't have any idea of that on a field. That's the mystery part that gets me down once in a while.
How many wide receivers can play multiple positions for you? How many of them do you think?
Oh, I think 3 or 4 of them probably.
When you look at NC State, what unique challenges does that represent, maybe especially on the back end?
Well, I think the unique challenge of NC State is take the Maryland ball game when they're down by 27 in the third quarter and came back and won by whatever, 14. That's the challenge of NC State. They have a culture over there and kids that are used to winning, and they'll come out and it's going to be a 60-minute dogfight. Making sure our team is understanding what they're walking into is the challenge. From a schematic standpoint, they play very, very hard and they're very, very sound. I would say the challenge is making sure we're ready to play mental.
Jim, honestly, Emerson's a guy that you guys have looked at. I mean, do they move him around? Do they keep him on one side of the field?
They appear to keep him in the same spot, but who knows? First game, he could be anywhere. I hope he's playing D tackle. If you could get that done, if you could get him move into tackle, we'd appreciate it. So
you wanted to be more physical with your run game. Did you see evidence of that in practice?
I have. I think it's a maturity thing, and the kids are really trying to be proud of how they show up on tape. And it's been good that way. I have seen that.
I've heard them talk about having a bit of a chip on their shoulder to prove they can be a better running team than a year ago.
I don't know that, Jimmy. I haven't talked to him about chip on the shoulders. I just talked to him about player development, which equals unit development. That's all we're at.
Jim Tyler said yesterday he doesn't get nervous before games. Do you get nervous going into games?
I get nervous because he don't get nervous. I guess that's my job. He says he doesn't get nervous.
That's what he said. Maybe a little bit on the bus ride is what he
Yeah,
said.
that'll be good. I'm always, when I'm not nervous before a game, it's time for me to go farm. I'm out. And I love farming, so that's not a knock on farming. I grew up that way, so I'd enjoy that.
Do you like your quarterback kind of, you kind of
Yes.
joke about it, do you like him being even?
I like the quarterback to be a player. I'll answer that on game day. If he goes out and performs the way I want, I'm happy with it. Whatever he did, preparation must have worked.
Jim, can you talk about Vincent Dallas, how he's kind of got back in the mix, that wide receiver?
Well, it's been fun. Vincent's kind of had a little rejuvenation. He's got energy about him. He's excited about going out and playing. He's familiar with a lot of the things that we're doing, and he created a lot more energy in the room. It's been fun. And so I'm excited to see him go play. It'll be entertaining to see.
Thanks, Jim.